Yeah, so welcome to Tough Talk, St. Francis Tulsa Tough, new program here to interview people and ask the tough questions.
Yes.
And get really stupid answers.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, so Jeremy Powers, four-time national cyclocross champion.
Yes.
These are all your accolades, correct?
Yeah, those are some of them.
Yeah, so we're here to talk about your calves.
Yeah, my calves.
So your calves are kind of legend in the bike world.
They're legend. Yeah, I don't know if legend is the right word, but they've been called many things.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's talk about what they've been called.
Coconut smugglers. Oh my God, I hear that a lot. Like, what are you doing? What are those? Oh my God, they rub your bottle cages. I mean, I hear it pretty much every single time I get on the bike. Those are the biggest calves I've ever seen. Hashtags, calf
I've
goals.
said that at least 3 times.
Calf goals. I mean, I hear it all.
Okay, so when did you start having freakishly large calves?
Very young. My dad had to cut the pants on his football. Like, you know how the football pants come up and they kind of sit right here?
Yeah.
He had to cut them.
I had to do that for my arms.
Yeah, in high school because because they wouldn't fit. So basically, long story short, is that my dad is the reason that I had big calves. Supposedly, I mean, I have to go with that. My uncle also big calves. Somewhere along the way, the genes, and I really can't take any credit of them, but I did have a Belgian swan year one time tell me, a person like this with calves like that win a lot of races.
So there's a rumor that like even your mom took you to the doctor about these calves.
It's true, yeah. My mom, back when I was like 13, I started getting into it. I would cramp in these mountain bike races. It would be hot. I would cramp like crazy. So we went to see the doctor. I lived in Connecticut, so we went down to Yale, which is, nice place to go, a prestigious hospital. And the doctor looked us straight in the eyes and said, "Those are the biggest calves and the most overdeveloped calves I've ever seen." And at that time, my legs weren't even big here, so like I had little pipe legs here, but I had these massive calves. And you wouldn't maybe know this, but a calf is like the most inefficient muscle in the body. So it burns a ton of glycogen, which is kind of in a way that we thought maybe I wouldn't be good in these longer races, and it kind of proved true over my career. So to kind of avoid, obviously having.
So you blame failures on calves.
Yeah, basically, yeah. That's you got to know yourself. Self-awareness is a big thing. You got to know that, and so I have that, and I know my calves hold me back because even when I'm running in these cross races, they rub each other.
Yeah,
they rub each other. I mean, they really do. Do
you ever get calf chafing?
I do. I get calf chafing. You should see me after
Has
a
anyone
muddy,
ever
sandy
measured
race.
your calves?
One time in Durango, we called them the Gargs. We had a Garg off. I think Andy Jacques Maines got in on it. This guy Mike Wilk, a couple other guys got in on it. But I like to, at least in my mind, believe that I won. I don't know if I did or not, but rumor has it that they were like 80 inches.
So
round.
I happen to have a little measuring tape here.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah, please go ahead.
Please
get them at the. Actually, let's do it this one for the crowd. Let's do this.
Okay. So what do we got? We're like going around here.
Yep.
Are we at the biggest
No,
spot?
I would go a little lower for maximum girth.
Okay. So what are we at? We're at like 17 inches.
Let's be a little more generous. I'd say, let's do a little right around 18 or 30.
18
right
or
around
38.
18 or 30.
18 or 30.
Yeah.
Well, I do have some questions for your calves specifically because in the world of cyclocross was rocked this year at the World Championships. There was a young lady in the U23 race with some mechanical doping. And these are the tough questions I have here at Tough
So you
Talk.
want me to speak in the third person as my calves?
Well,
you want to talk to them.
I want to talk to your calves about mechanical doping and what they think about mechanical doping and how they've been helping your calves out.
I can't speak for them, but if I were to speak for them, I would say that they would probably enjoy.
Can we get a zoom in on these calves?
They would probably enjoy a rest with the mechanical doping. They would probably enjoy that because again, they're pretty inefficient guys. They don't. When they're talking to me, they're not thinking like, "Oh man, we're awesome! Like we're not using any energy." Turns out they're not doing a lot because calves don't really do a lot in bike racing. If I was Jordan and I was, shooting threes and dunking, then it would be a different story. But in the bike world, not really. Maybe if I'm like leaping over a couple of barriers, but in general, they're pretty much in the way. They're heavy, and you can't really run fast. There's a study. Hang on. Study about running.
This is you talking. What do your calves have to say about all this? I mean, are they like they're kind of dominators, right?
Yeah, I mean they don't talk much, but when they do, they yell. Okay. So if I had to give them a voice, they'd probably be like, "We're really pissed right now." And it's usually around like 100 degrees out, really hot, veins kind of all through them.
So like during Tulsa Tough.
Yeah, they probably sound like the scariest movie you ever watched. That voice that comes up, I think that's
So
probably that's kind of how they, at least when they're talking to me, that's what they're saying.
So you're saying your calves are not the equivalent of mechanical doping? Is that biological?
I mean, I think they're as strong. Look at them.
Like bull.
Look at them.
Strong like bull.
Look at that strong calf. I'm gonna cramp.
Yeah.
But I mean, that may not be mechanical doping, but that's Mikey P, also known as my dad. That's Mikey P genetics.
That's Mikey P genetics.
Yeah.
All right. The word from Jeremy Powers Calves